on. That's not what I wanted to do. There you go. All right. So, Zach, you return from a successful day of doing the things that you do.
Yes.
In this small town, you've been here for a week. You've been staying at this bar. It's a crappy bar. Owner seems like he's always high. And this is where the tests for the thing, the sword lords who are testing people to go into off and adventure the thing.
Right.
And you walk up the door as you hear the sound of a girl screaming, "Get up," behind the bar.
Behind the bar. Well, there's a girl screaming. I assume damsel in distress, so...
She's screaming, "Get up."
Well, I'm going to assume she's a damsel in distress anyways, because,
Okay.
just in case.
How much health do you have, by the way? Your maximum?
My maximum?
Yeah, I forgot.
Give me a second, I'll pull up my character sheet.
Sure. Well, for now, I'll just leave it at 10. All right, so you run out. Michael, she does not wake up. Or no, she wakes up. You see her kind of shrug, and she's like, "Go away."
God damn it, Ashley.
Oh dear God, is that Ashley already?
I've tried waking her up a million times.
Oh dear
So,
God.
All right. So you roll me an intelligence check, by the way, as soon as you pull up your sheet, Zach.
Let's see. First
Ashley, I tried waking your character up again, and she told me to go away.
HP is 12.
All right.
And an intelligence check. Oh dear God, I have a -1. Okay. This is gonna be really bad. Oh dear God.
Okay. You turn the corner, and you see a woman attacking another woman on the floor.
Hey, you get off of her. She probably doesn't deserve that.
Michael, you hear the sound of a gruff, the sound of a strong, older lad, a male, to say that. You turn around and you see Zach. What does he see? Or what does she see? Describe your character.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Sees about a lad made of stone, about 6'3", and definitely looks to be made of like rocks that are conjoined together by like magic, but still like a solid complexion. And he appears to be very concerned about what is happening with those two individuals attacking each other.
All right. Well, one of them is kind of grabbing the other one and shaking him, and the other girl to the right. You actually know the second girl. She's been at the bar longer than you have. When you got here, she was there. She likes to sleep a lot, and it appears that this new woman is attacking her. So the woman who's shaking her, kind of, I'm guessing, stop Michael, turns around, and what does he see? Michael? Describe your character.
I'm describing my character?
Yep.
You see a 4'8" girl with brown hair, blue eyes, leather armor, and
Michael?
leather armor. She has a chest piece of leather armor with long sleeves and some leather pants. And then she has a bag and a few weapons.
Oh God.
Alright. So, Michael, you just heard this guy scream. What are you doing? Stop it. She probably doesn't deserve that.
What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I am going to put my
Well,
hand
first
on
off-
my weapon and ask him to
Okay.
back down.
Okay. Zach, what do you do?
Not until I know you are not of ill will to this woman.
All right, I'm going to intimidate the rock guy.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and show. So I can go ahead and roll my intimidation check.
Well, or what are you gonna say? How are you gonna intimidate this poor rock
I'm going
fellow?
to scream back down or else.
All right. Zach, roll me a will save. Michael, roll me intimidation.
I will say,
That's-
See, the thing is, I can roll an 8 and still make it massive.
That's that plus 10.
Come on. Oh dear God, I can't fucking type right now.
There's a dice roller, on the left. One of the options. That's what I use.
What the fuck? Okay.
Look, I'm ready to end this. I can end this campaign today.
Today, oh dear God.
I've got the tool ready to go.
There we go. Oh dear God, it's terrible. I am not a smart man.
So, because you are who you are, you kind of back away as you hear this woman scream back up.
Okay.
You take a step back, reevaluating the situation as you see the girl on the ground kind of shimmy her way further and then kind of try to go back to sleep.
Oh my gosh, you nailed it. This is perfect.
She's trying to go back to sleep? What the fuck?
She's trying to. She's essentially roll me intelligence again. See if you understand what's happening. By the way, roll me initiative, everybody.
Are we fighting?
If it turns out that way, I need initiatives.
That is what I'm doing. That is my intelligence.
That's your intelligence, a 15. All right, so yeah, you.
13.
Let's see.
And there's my initiative.
All right, so Zach, you get to go first. You can tell she's trying to go back to sleep. Like she was just. You still believe she was attacked. Like you feel like this woman was just attacked, extorted for money, and then she just fell back to sleep.
So
Like she's trying to block what's happening out.
Okay, is that this woman? Or
Yeah, the one on the right, the one trying to go back to sleep.
Okay, so I'm going to ask her what happened here. You seem to have been attacked. Is everything okay?
She's going to kind of, without turning or moving, she's going to be like, yeah, so I was just laying here, and then this woman tried to mug me. And...
Okay, so is it Michael's turn, or is I still doing something?
And if you would like to roll a sense motive to see if she's lying or not, you got to beat a 28.
Holy, what the hell?
Dear God, I don't think I have enough for that even.
Well, then roll a d20 if you roll a nat 20.
Let's see, where's his motive? Well, I can get a max of 24. That's
All right, you believe her. You believe this woman was just mugged.
okay. Well, if she tried to mug you, we should try to restrain her to ensure she does not mug anybody else when she awakes.
It's like, all right, I'll back you up. And she's not moving though. She's just like, okay. You see her kind of like So her back is to you, laying down, and she kind of just gives you a thumbs up.
Okay. I think I have a length of rope in my supplies.
I'm tired.
So
That's kinky.
I'm going to restrain her hands just in case she is of ill motive.
Okay. Roll me a CMB to try to grapple her. Michael, what's your CMD?
9.
All right. A very, very hard check. Is that it?
Grapple?
Oh, no, that's your sense motor. A CMB. It should be under the attack
CMB.
or the offense. Yeah, CMB. It's a person.
Okay, 6. Okay.
All right. Well, so you run up to her, you grab her. She's trying to break free, but she's having difficulty. The girl on the ground says, "Awesome." Michael?
Alright. I'm good at this. Alright. I will do mine silently.
Oh yeah, Zach, are you recording this? Oh, good.
Oh, no. Wait, yes, I am.
Oh, nice.
I started recording when I got in. I figured it'd be pretty
Oh
good.
man, Zach, on top of it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Michael, what are you doing? This man freaking, what is it, like 6'6" or 6'5", 6'6", is essentially trying to hold you down.
When I'm typing it to you.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. I'm not entirely sure.
If that's how that works.
Apparently, how a grapple works. Ashley doing what Ashley do.
Sleeping. Right here.
Not hanging out with the rest of us. Okay.
How would you attack such an adorable character?
Definitely does not deny your aid.
Well, I am under the belief that she is a ill-doer. So
Zach, your character looks like it came straight out of a Fantastic Four movie.
False. It's a Thor movie. The most recent Thor movie, actually.
I don't watch the Thor movies.
Well, you should. Thor Ragnarok was actually a masterpiece.
Okay. Roll. The problem is you need to move your hands, and right now you just grabbed your hands.
Well, doesn't he have? Well, can't I like move them a tiny bit?
That's what I'm trying to. Okay. Roll me an escape artist check.
Ooh, an escape artist.
Or
check.
no, a sleight of hand. Roll me a sleight of hand.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
6.
Oh, shit.
So Michael, unfortunately, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Good effort though.
Yeah.
Yeah, good hustle, Michael.
The good news is you didn't waste your spell slot. So, Zach, you see this woman trying to essentially move her hands in a certain way, and you grip her hands tighter.
Please do not resist. This will make it easier for you.
That's exactly how I waved him. I was like, oh boy.
Right now you have her grappled. You can attempt to make another CMB check to pin her down. if you would like to attempt that.
Well, I mean, I overpowered her already, right?
No, right now you have her grappled. Essentially, you have her by the wrists. You're grabbing her by the wrist. She can't break free, but she's not pinned down.
All right, there's a CMB, right?
Yep. Your CMD is a 9, Michael?
Yeah. It's not hard to beat mine.
So, did you push her in and put your hand on her back and slam her to the floor?
God, this is becoming a really bad porno. That's all this is.
Why is your mind
Rockman.
going porn, Michael?
Big rock man versus tiny
Right.
human woman.
The other girl, she's kind of just still there. Michael, your turn.
I'll scream, there's no ill will.
Okay, so Zach, you hear from the mugger
The mug.
who just attempted to mug this woman, saying there's no ill will.
Is he still drinking?
Don't judge me, okay? If there is no ill will, can you prove it?
Yes.
Then prove it.
Is she injured at all, or is anything stolen?
Excuse me, ma'am. Did she steal anything from you?
All right. Yeah, this goes real quick. It's so horrible that I can't describe. I was laying here just taking my afternoon naps. By the way, it's like 2 in the I don't know if you want to.
Oh my god.
It's 2 p.m. and she's like, yeah, I was just taking my afternoon naps, and then this woman came out of nowhere, and she's still laying down, like her back is to you, and then she kind of like grabs her shoulders, and she's like, she went for my purity. This perverted mugger tried to steal what was most sacred to a young girl like me.
Well,
Feel free to beat her 28.
well, I don't think I will. So I'm gonna believe her, and I'm going to say, well, she seems most sincere, and I don't know either of you, so I have to go.
You know her a bit. You've known her for a week.
I have known her longer, so I have to take her word and know that she would not lie to me. And I must restrain you, at least for the time being, until this can all be cleared up in an honest and honorable way.
Michael, still your turn.
Do I have access to anything right now with my hands tied up?
You can't move your hands. You can't reach for any of your weapons. You can try to break free from his grapple.
We both know how that would go. I don't need to roll that. We know I didn't pump that
You
set.
can stop resisting.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll an escape artist check to try and get out.
Okay.
14.
What's your CMD, Zach?
My CMD is 18.
So you try to squirm out, and then this rock man puts his knee on your back, and you're just stuck.
Please do not resist. It will only cause you more pain.
I'm not in any pain.
You can attempt to tie her up.
Okay, what do I need to roll for that?
Another CMD or CMB.
Oh, come on.
How is this how we're gonna start this campaign? What the
Okay, just because I forgot to put fucking spaces in the commands does not mean anything, okay?
That's all right. So you tie her up, Michael. So Michael, you're still pinned. Zach, you're free to move.
Okay, so
You successfully tied her up.
I'm going to ask the other woman, is there anything else I can do to be of assistance?
You can stop being so loud and let me sleep.
I
Kind of
whisper,
shoosh.
okay,
That was really rude.
okay. And then I whisper to the woman I just set up, is there anything you need to be more comfortable, man?
Can you untie my hands?
I cannot do that until I know you are innocent.
Oh, I'm so happy I didn't use my one spell, Christian. I'm ready to use the other one.
Still need your hands for that.
So is it all over now?
I think
What
so.
are you guys gonna do?
It's up to freaking Zach, who's drunk off his ass.
You have complete control of the
I
situation.
have complete control of this situation. Okay, please be quiet because this lady is trying to sleep. My name is Rammus. Please whisper loudly if you need me. I shall go back inside now. Please do not try to mug her again. Or I will have to restrain you a second time.
All right.
Rammus. Wait, am I just laying on the ground?
All right. What did you do, Zach?
What?
Are you carrying the tied up woman with you?
I guess I'm carrying her away so that she cannot disturb the woman trying to sleep.
Okay.
Let's carry her this way. Out of earshot, maybe.
All right. So I'm guessing you probably put her. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what are you doing, Michael? This guy's carrying you away.
Am I like being carried currently, or am I like just sitting?
No, how are you carrying her? Just over her shoulder?
I was planning on dragging her just because it's easier to just,
You're being dragged along the dirt.
I'm gonna stay silent.
All right. You're dragging this woman along. You're gonna take her inside.
I'll take her to my bed and let her lay there. No. This is not going where you think it is, you fucking pervert.
As you're taking her up the stairs, you hear a voice go like, "Hey guys, what was all that noise?" As we see the barman kind of look out, he's like, "Hey guys, how's it going? What's all that noise? Yo, the new gal, what you doing? Into that kinky stuff?"
Oh no, sir. She was just being a nuisance, so I restrained her. I am now taking her to a place where she can rest.
You taking her up to her room? Thanks for that. Thanks for that generous tip, by the way, young lady. Well, I guess if you guys are all into that, I'll let you to it. I'm not one to judge you kids and your new things.
Yes, I am very into justice now.
Yeah, that justice stuff.
Demacia!
Demacia.
You hear Michael? These guys talking. Just gonna remain quiet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he goes back in.
So I'm just gonna take her inside to wherever my room is, and
Both. You see him walk into room 4. You walk by, rooms 1, 2, and 3. Goes into 4, and his room is essentially the same. There's a bed. There's a shovel with a sign that says bathroom above it, and then like a ruined box, a ruined wooden freaking thing that's meant to hold your stuff. Inside, you see he has essentially another box in it. This is a nicer box with a lid covering it. Not much else. Where do you keep? Oh, hold on, let me.
Shutting up.
On you, or would it be in your room?
I think it'd be on me, so it's easy accessible.
All right, and then I'm guessing you're hiding it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So his room's essentially the same as yours, Michael.
Oh yay!
Gonna throw her on your bed.
Yeah.
All right, you get thrown on the bed.
Can I roll off the bed and get onto my feet?
Sure.
Alrighty. Is the Rock Man still there? Is Rammus still there?
Yeah, I mean, he threw you down, and then you kind of just rolled off. You didn't wait for him to leave or anything.
I'm just standing there in front of Rammus.
Yeah.
Alright, can I make sure to close the door so that she can't open it?
There's no lock.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be hard for her to undo it without me seeing, right?
Well, are you trying to? All right, so are you closing the door, and you're still in the room, or like, are you gonna?
I'm still in the room.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so you stand up, Michael, and he closes the door. You see Rammus close the door.
Alrighty. I want to use a sleight of... Wait, so is he walking away yet?
No, he's inside. He just closed the door behind him.
Oh.
Please make yourself comfortable. I feel like we are going to be here a while until we set off on our quests. And I grab one of my books and start...
Whoa, hold up. How do you know she's part of the quest?
I just assume everybody here is part of the quest.
All right, yeah, and then I'm guessing...
Or until I set off on my quest, I should say.
Okay. So he's setting off on a quest, Michael.
What quest are you setting off on?
Well, I was told there were brave adventurers to go into the stolen lands and release it of its evil, and I plan to do so that someone close to me can excavate there and live their life in peace.
That's funny. That's the quest that I'm here for.
Oh, really? Then why were you trying to mug an innocent woman who is only trying to help us?
Rammus, you stupid bitch. I don't know how to keep telling you I wasn't mugging her.
Then why did she tell me that you were mugging her?
Because she wanted you to leave her alone so she could sleep.
Well, then why were you bothering her while she was sleeping? Obviously, she needed her rest because she was tired.
She was casting a spell earlier.
A spell? What sort of spell?
The wind was blowing. That's all I know so far.
Well, the wind blowing is not a bad thing as far as I know. So maybe your intentions were not entirely just. Did you ever think of that, sir? Or man?
Aren't you only supposed to say okay?
That is my catchphrase. It is not all I say. I am a man of many thoughts. All three of them. You okay with that cushion?
Keep going.
Okay, it's Michael's turn to talk.
Magic interests me, and I knew she was casting a spell. I wanted to ask her what spell it was.
Well, why did you not just say so when we were in our altercation outside?
Did you just untie me already?
Well, here, since you are on your feet, we shall go together. You shall walk in front of me so I can watch you to make sure.
Can I make a sleight of hand check while we're walking?
No.
Darn.
You're typing.
I think
Actually, roll me a survival. Zach. Michael, roll me sleight of hand.
A survival. Oh dear God. What is he trying to do?
Oh yeah. So Michael, Rammus is wearing a sweater vest, by the way.
Sweater vest.
Can you describe that?
Oh dear God. What the fuck is happening right now?
Why are you wearing a sweater vest?
Don't ask me. My mother loves this vest.
All right. So unfortunately, Michael, you can't manage to move your. The rope wasn't tied very well, but you're having trouble. Anyways.
Let's go talk to the lady and see if we can.
I'm gonna turn, look at Rammus, and ask and tell him, "You're not very smart, are you?"
No, ma'am. I am only a mere procurer of justice. I am very strong, but not that wise.
I'd be like, "That's very obvious."
But I will procure justice wherever I am able to. But for now, we shall go try to ease the altercation between you and this lady. Though she may want to be left alone, are you sure you want to bother her at this point?
How about you just untie me?
I cannot do that.
I jump off the balcony through my... crack my neck and into my lap.
Are you actually?
No. Alright, I'm gonna... My feet are still untied, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna make a mad dash for the bartender and ask him to untie me, or cut me loose.
Okay, so Rammus, you see this mystery woman just take off sprinting.
Alright, I'm gonna take off sprinting after her and try to stop her.
Since you were behind her and you specifically said that, you put her in front of her in case she does something, I'll give you an attack of opportunity.
An attack of opportunity.
So you can either hit her with her fist or try to pin her down.
I'll try to pin her down because I don't want to hurt her.
CMB plus an extra 2. Yeah, well, he got you. You take off sprinting, and you get to the edge, and he tackles you down.
All right, am I standing up again?
No, you're on the ground. You're tied up, and he
listen,
you.
Strange woman, what is your name?
My name is Erin.
Erin.
Yes.
Okay, Erin. Well, it appears you and Abby seem to have an altercation, and we should solve it before I let you free.
Hey, Ashley, your character's name is Abby, your best friend's name. That's kind of that's really coincidental.
Ooh.
But once this altercation is cleared up, I'm sure you will learn any secrets of magic that she has.
You know what, Rammus? What weapons do you have? I'm kind of interested. What are you capable of doing?
Well, I am very strong. I accidentally busted through a fence and blasted a man 20 feet into a wall.
Were you powerballing towards him?
I was not... Well, I suppose that could be one of my moves. I suppose that shall be the new name of my power move. To blast through walls is Powerball.
What are your moves? Can you tell me of your moves?
Well, so far you just named the Powerball, and I have been working on an attack with a hammer. But other than that, I do not know of the names of my moves. I am still new to this.
So all you have is a hammer and a Powerball?
Oh, I believe it is sufficient enough to be strong and have a hammer. Now,
how big is your hammer?
It's a fairly large hammer. It requires 2 hands to wield and weighs
it's
more than you do.
Okay, it's bigger than me.
It's bigger than you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna make another mad dash.
Oh my god. Why the fuck are you doing this?
Unless he nat ones, he's gonna tackle you.
Let's just get this over with.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Do I have anything I can do?
Well, he's letting you go to Abby.
All right, I'm gonna walk down the stairs.
Alright, so Erin walks down the stairs.
And I follow directly behind. To ensure she goes where I thought she would be. Go away.
His name, don't worry.
I don't believe you. 1 second, Michael.
What?
I mean, my character believes you, but I don't.
There's nothing to not believe, Zach. My character's 100% truthful.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, and I'll walk around this bitch.
Okay.
Alright, you get to her. She's still the same spot, sleeping.
All right, I kick her awake.
And I whisper, "Excuse me, ma'am, but
Give me a
I
sec.
believe there has been a misunderstanding between you two. Erin is still restrained, and I wish to resolve the altercation between you two so that you may resume to your slumber."
Alright, so you kick her, she wakes up, looks back, and says, "Oh, it's the pervert." And Rammus. What do you guys want? And then you tell her, you're here to misunderstand. She's like, "Oh, well, I mean, what misunderstanding would that be?"
Well, she saw you procuring some kind of magic, and I believe she only wants to learn from you. That is all.
Sounds like a lot of work, so no. Turns back, tries to fall asleep.
Please. I have...
Michael, you kick her, she wakes up, she asks what's going on. Rammus says, "There's been a misunderstanding. I believe she just wants to learn magic from you." And this girl said, "That sounds like a lot of work, so no." And she's trying to go back to sleep.
I don't want to learn her magic. I just want to know what spell she cast. Or was casting.
You just move the wind. It makes a nice breeze, and I can be comfortable when I sleep, which is a little hard right now.
All right, and I'm going to turn to Rammus and be like, "See? Now can you untie me?"
Well, I suppose if you promise to leave her alone and leave in peace.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So I untie the ropes.
All right, you're free.
Alrighty. Mad dash! I'm just joking.
Well, I decided to introduce myself. My name is Rammus Nope. In case you were wondering my name, since you told me yours.
Mm-hmm.
You already told them your name. You're pretty open about your name.
I am pretty open about my name. I just want to ensure that you did not forget, because I tend to forget things a lot.
Rammus, what race are you?
I am an Oread.
Oread. How do you spell Oread, Rammus?
O-R-E-A-D. Oread.
Awesome.
My mother taught me that. I am the son of a earth elemental and her offspring. Whatever that means. I do not quite understand the procreation process yet.
That's fine.
By the way, both these girls look to be around 15 years old.
Oh dear God. Well, good thing I have no intention of procreating anytime soon. Because I have no intention of procreating because I want to be a hero someday.
Well, Rammus, I have something to confess to you. My name's not actually Erin, it's Zoe. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I swear to God, Michael, if you named your character Zoe, I would come over there now and just smack you in the head with a baseball bat.
Well, my name is Erin. I am of the human race, and I am about 15 years of age. I specialize in great shields and swords.
Well, that sounds awesome, Erin. We should try to fight sometime to see who is stronger.
Roll me intelligence. Is that?
Me?
Yep.
I feel like this is gonna end very terribly. I have a -1 to intelligence. Are you sure this is one? Yeah, you want this? Oh, dear
Holy!
God.
You got a nat 20. What the fuck?
You don't see her specialized weapons on her.
Well, if you specialize in those weapons, then why do you not carry them with you at all times?
Sorry, you caught me again. I specialize in the cane sword.
You see, she walks around with a cane.
That I believe, because you do carry around a cane. It seems fairly obvious. I specialize in the hammer, although I have only had very little experience with the hammer, as I have only obtained it a few days ago.
Well, you attained it about several weeks ago.
Several weeks ago. Well, I obtained it several weeks ago from a very honorable blacksmith.
Well, Rammus, I have a question for you. Have you ever thought about killing Abby right here and right now?
Well, no, I can't say that I have, because...
Do you want to?
No, I don't believe I do.
Oh man.
Okay, that's
If
good.
you are having these thoughts, then you should seek counseling.
What?
I made
Your
Abby
character's
so
name is
that.
Abby.
Yeah, I know you said that.
Your character's a bitch.
I made this character so you guys wouldn't.
Alright.
I
Well,
made
that's
this
great.
character so you guys wouldn't like notice her. She'd just be on the side trying to sleep all the time. What is it? Freaking rivalry now.
There's a rivalry between Michael and Ashley, and she's
All
not
right.
even playing.
I'm gonna go into the bar. I'm just gonna walk away from Rammus.
All right. Well, Rammus.
His
you see her-
intelligence insults me, and therefore I'm leaving.
Rammus, you see her kind of walk off.
Okay, well, I whisper to Abby, I hope you have a good sleep. I am going to figure out what this Erin character is all about to ensure she ensures you no harm. And I
Okay, bye.
follow-
Bye.
Okay, I
She's
follow her.
You walk into the bar. The barman's like, "Oh, hey, big rock man,
Hello.
you're back early today."
Yes, I am. Can you get me my usual sarsaparilla, please?
Okay. See him go on. Michael, make me a perception check.
Alright, I see what my thing was. 7. I rolled a nat 1.
All right, well then you don't see it. It's fine. Goes back. Here you go, sir. Hands you a bottle. Slides you a bottle.
Thank
There you go, Mike.
And I start to drink it.
All right. Well, the reason you're back early from your activities, Zach, is because today is the day of the test.
The test?
Yes,
What is the test?
the test.
The test.
Yeah, for to go out on your adventure.
Okay. So, are you ready for this test, Erin? If we are both on the same quest, I believe we must both pass the test.
Oh yeah, the test is today, huh? Oh, I guess I should get people up. All right, well, you guys wait here. I'm gonna be right back. And you see him walk out.
Well, it seems that we'll have some competition also. I am ready.
Hold on.
Yes. What do I have some? What are you doing, Michael?
Hold on, I'm typing.
Oh, okay, typing. Sorry. Okay, roll me a sleight of hand.
17.
All right, Zach, roll me perception.
All right.
All right.
A sleight of hand is what you said?
No, you perception.
Perception. Okay.
You see Erin essentially move her hands kind of like in a strange pattern, and she kind of says something under her breath, and she's like, "I can't wait for this test." As you then hear some clashing outside.
Well, perhaps that clashing was a part of the test. We should go investigate.
I tell
In case anyone
Rammus
wants
that
to
he should
trouble.
investigate first and come back and get me if he needs me.
Well, suit yourself, but I will probably get bonus points for assisting with whatever the matter was with the clashing.
There you go. You deserve them.
So I go to
All right.
investigate what the clashing was.
All right, so you go outside and you run off to the right here. After a few moments, Erin, you see the barman come back, and along with him is the other woman and Abby.
All right, I'm gonna ask the bartender now that Rammus is gone. What's special about Rammus that he handed him?
He looks in, or he walks in. He's like, "Oh, hey, well, where'd the rock man go?" And you ask him. He's like, "Oh, special, huh? Well, he goes outside a lot, and then he comes back pretty late, and then other times he sleeps in a lot, and then he goes at night. I don't really know what's going on, and he's good for service, so I tend not to ask."
Fair enough.
Rammus, you go outside and you still have not found anything.
Well, since I did not see anything or anyone in immediate danger, I would like to head back inside to ensure I do not miss what is happening.
All right, so you go in, you try to open the door. You've kind of hit Abby in the back as you open the door.
I ask him if he found anything.
You walk in.
Okay, I did not find anything. I thought I heard a noise outside, so I ran to see if anyone was in trouble. But it appears no one was in trouble, so nothing happened. Nothing of interest
Oh, well.
at all.
Oh well. At least you checked, right?
Yes, at least I checked, because if I would have seen anything, I would have definitely called for help and not dealt with the situation myself.
Alrighty. Mr. Barman, what about these tests?
All right. Well, if you guys will follow me.
Fucking McConaughey. Oh my god.
What?
Is he Matthew McConaughey?
I don't know who that is.
That's the sad part.
All right, so you walk into this room and you see
A robot?
yeah. you see what looks like a strange humanoid contraption looking thing made of metal. And on the walls, you see weapons. And on the north side, just a desk and stuff. And he's like, well, so these sword lord fellas, they don't want a bunch of pansies going in and, being under their name and just dying off real quick. They got to keep some standards. So they reached out to several places and they gave me this weird little thingy here, a security robot. They offered to pay a bunch of my debt and things, so, whatever. So you guys just need to take this fella out, and bada bing, bada boom, I can give you the paper and you can get out of my life.
Alrighty.
So it goes over, sits down. Abby also goes to sit down. She tries to fall asleep.
Alright, who makes the first move?
Alright, and then you guys get ready, take out your weapons and all that stuff. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Alright. So, everybody roll initiative.
Ready for this nat 1? Boom.
Alright. So, real quick, you see Rammus go up. He talks to the bartender, and then he's like, oh, your friend. Yeah, come on, bring him along. I like that guy. And then you see Rammus walk out the back door. Give me a second here. Sorry, we're being so secretive, Michael.
It's fine. My character's a pretty secretive character, so I think
Yeah.
Zach caught that a while ago. It's okay. We'll never. You caught that.
Yeah, I did. I did get that.
Hold on. I'll tell you why.
So, Zach, yes, no?
I do. Hang on.
Okay, you're sending it to me. Jeez, I'm so glad I copied. I made a separate character sheet for Ricardo's character, and he's the only one I did it for. Oh, that's right. You... Okay. Did I make a... I did not.
Where's my feet? Where is it?
Character sheet. You bitch.
Are you kidding? All right.
Did you see what I sent you?
Hold on. They have no real reason to.
I just don't think it's possible. It's just gonna they're gonna try and then I'm gonna throw that number onto the board. So I'm holy shit. Well, I think they'll understand at some point when I bust out something, but that's something.
Stupid secret technique.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you guys can roll me an intelligence. See if you know what this thing is.
Intelligence?
Yeah, while I do this.
Isn't it like knowledge of something?
Knowledge engineering.
Fuck, I'd rather roll intelligence. No, it doesn't matter. 20. I rolled a 20.
All right. Somehow you would, man.
Don't worry, I don't expect Zach to be able to know what this is. I don't expect Rammus to know anything.
Rammus does not know anything. That's the best part of Rammus.
I'm assuming you pumped his strength and constitution, but...
How would you know?
What?
Possibly that I mentioned that I fucking tossed a guy 20 feet into a wall.
You still have no idea about my character. It's okay.
No, I don't.
You just know she walks around with cane sword. We'll see if this fight gives off any information. What are we waiting for, though?
I'm doing something right now. What'd you roll, Zach?
I rolled a 20.
Wait,
No, you're not gonna try
try for what?
to see if you know what this thing is.
I mean, I suppose I can.
Do you have a -2 to intelligence?
-1. It could be worse.
It could be worse.
So wait, is it an intelligence modifier or is it something else?
Engineering, it's your intelligence. If you don't have your rank in it.
Oh my god, I have a 2. Holy shit. I'm smart as fuck for a dumb guy.
Smart as fuck, boy! You got a 10, I got a 20.
So after,
To be
all right.
fair,
So
I didn't get a good look before I went to the bathroom.
oh sure,
I have a small bladder.
we'll go, hurry, quick. Since you don't, yeah, you wouldn't know what I'm about to tell Michael, so go for it. You need to use the bathroom now.
I actually did need to use the bathroom.
So let me roll initiative for them. Oh, wait. So Michael, you know this thing is a construct. Essentially, it is a robot who, with magic, is able to follow certain commands.
Okay.
And so it has no living soul. So it's not like a living thing.
So I can't, like, possess it or anything?
Those are words that you made a sentence with.
Well, I mean, can my stare take it still?
I don't know, Michael. You only rolled a 20.
What?
Don't. You're not trained in engineering, are you?
Trained in what?
Trained in engineering?
No.
Yeah. So you've heard of these things before, but you don't really know how they work or what they do or anything like that. I have to roll freaking. Jeez, I'm rolling so well on this.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, that's my punchline.
Okay, we'll see Abby. While this is waiting. All right, so after a few seconds, you guys hear the door open back up as you see a stranger come in. Describe yourself, stranger.
Well, I am a 6'5", really tough guy. And I seem to be smelling the air a little bit as I walk in. And I scream out, "Can you smell what the rock is cooking?"
Michael, roll me intelligence.
11.
You remember seeing that strange
Oh,
letter
shit.
bag
Oh, that's what it does.
and rock type skin on this stranger before.
Uh-huh. Does the sweater vest give you rock skin?
So
Or is
as you guys are talking, you hear the barman say, "Hey, intruders, get out of here," and stuff. As you see the robot's eyes pop up, and it turns to look at the closest enemy and will make a CMB attack. You hear some gears, some metal churning as he reaches over and grabs what looks like a glaive, and you see his chest kind of open up and something shoots out. You see a net come out and wrap you as you get tangled up into the net and you're on the floor. This is Erin, by the way.
Can I still move?
Oh. Then you see the black-clothed woman run up and pull out her long blade. It's very thin and quite long. Some would call it a katana. As she attempts to... No, you do not. Ah, my goodness, man. No, wait, okay. She attempts to roll, and she swings, and it hits the robot, and you see it kind of slash through it, and then it bounces off.
Wait,
Robot's turn. Robot, seeing a new threat, will now take his glaive with both hands and try to cut her in half. Oh no.
Oh no. Doesn't look good at all.
Alright, well, minimum damage. So you see him like hit her with the hilt of it. She kind of moves forward a bit and gets hit in the ribs as you hear bones cracking. The Rock Man. Oh, I should need to give you control of your token. There you go. You should have control now.
Gets worse.
We're gonna do Zach.
Am I gonna do? Well,
your turn.
I am going to whip out my giant hammer and rush towards the robot thing at full force and try to hit it. Which I think I should be able to reach it.
Use Powerball.
Call it. This is my Powerball smash attack. As I swing
So
my hammer.
you hear the Rock Man scream out. Freaking. Alright, roll to hit.
Oh god, I have too many tabs open. Where's the fucking... Okay.
Well, it's not technically a hammer. It's a lucerne.
No, it's one of the big hammers.
Said it's a loose thing.
It's like it's a hammer, but instead of being a flat end, the other end is kind of pointy. It has both a flat and pointy end.
Does it have heavy or medium armor by chance?
I'll tell you.
And is it plus
Just
my
roll.
strength or?
It's to hit. It should be plus your plus your strength and a half since you're 2 OP.
Plus the strength and a half. Does it round up?
It rounds down. All right, you hit it. Roll damage with the same +5. Since it's strength and half.
I didn't roll plus my attack bonus, but I had to anyways. Okay. 20.
All right, so you see the Rockman run up, pull out this weapon that you saw on Rammus's back earlier for some reason, and strike its knee as it drops down to one knee. All right. Now then, Abby, what will you do? You have such wonderful options. All right, so you see Abby essentially draw a circle and then put her hand on the circle as the ceiling, by the way, is 20 feet high. As essentially a rift opens up above the robot and black meteors start pelting it.
That's a low-level spell?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay.
It's not as impressive as you're probably thinking it is. So he makes a reflex? Yes. Oh boy, good job, buddy. You have amazing reflex. I say as it's actually a pretty decent reflex. And he nat ones. Alright, so you see this robot pretty much trip on itself since the Rockman brought it down to one knee. It tries to get up as the black rocks start pelting this poor robot. So it takes a whopping 4 damage. Erin, your turn. You're stuck in a net.
Hold on. I know what I'm doing.
This is his character, by the way, Zach. So this happens quite a bit of times.
It's all part of the character, I promise.
Wait, what happened? I was reading something. Sorry.
Michael's typing.
Okay.
Because that's what he does.
It's for a reason.
It's for a very secretive reason. Okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, since you have a pretty big secret yourself.
Yes, very, very big secret. Very, very huge secret. Definitely not given away very easily.
Okay. All right. So you bring out your hand. You cast the spell. Roll me an intelligence check again. As the robot doesn't even acknowledge your existence, you remember thinking back. Mind effects don't work on things that don't have a mind.
There you go.
As you finish casting the spell, you hear a think, a whooshing and a think, as you look at your rope, and at the end of it has a metal rod that shoots up into the ceiling, and then it starts cranking. So you immediately get dragged 10 feet into the air. You're hanging upside down in a rope. You will run down here to get flanking. Then you see the black woman sneak behind, so she's flanking with the rock man. And she stabs it in the back. Jeez, that's so many characters.
It's doing more damage than normal. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm still mad that you didn't let me use my freaking dragon brew in the last campaign.
Might salty you couldn't one-shot the boss.
So you see it stab straight through kind of the abdomen, and it comes out as metal starts to fall apart. Robot's turn. Will once again grab his thing and swing at the girl in black. Grab his what's it called, a glaive? Yeah, he grabs his glaive, swings at the girl again. So he's a big robot man. And he believes everybody should be treated equally, as he misses. She ducks under him, and he will then go for a punch.
He gets 2 moves at a time? What the fuck?
What's your AC?
I think we're beating him a little too fast, Zach. This is supposed to be a decent fight.
All right, and she steps to the side. Rammus, your turn.
You mean the Rock Man?
The Rock Man. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. The Rock Man's turn.
The Rock Man shouts out that he's gonna take that glaive, shine it real nice, turn it sideways, and stick right up his candy ass as he swings again at the robot.
Okay. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Don't mind me. Okay. The Rock Man knows what he's doing, I swear. The attack bonus is 6. Do I add that to my strength, or does that include my strength?
The attack bonus should be your base attack bonus plus your strength.
Okay.
But since you're two-handing, it should be 1.5 your strength.
What's how many? 1.5 times 5.
1.5 times 5. That's 7. Plus 7.
Okay. And shit. Okay. Let me check it.
So your attack bonus,
I should put it
is
down
7.
to 6.
it should be 7.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a base attack? Do you have a base attack bonus?
I think I do.
Is it plus 1?
Where's my base attack bonus? Okay, base attack bonus is 1.
Okay, yeah. So then your attack bonus would be 8,
Holy
and then your
shit.
damage will be the dice plus 8.
Oh dear God. I'm a fucking powerhouse. What the hell?
It will be two hands.
I rolled it wrong the last time then, but I'm
so how do you kill this thing?
How do I kill this thing?
Yep.
Well, I assume I knock the glaive out of its hand and do what I said and try to stick it up its candy.
Okay, so you swing your lucerne and you cut its arm off, and you with one hand you grab the glaive and you shove it up its behind and you lift it off the ground. As you scream, you smell what the rocket
is cooking.
So, Abby will walk back to the chair and sit back down. She's like, "Good job."
Can I cut
Erin.
myself out with my
roll
cane
me,
sword?
roll me an escape artist or a strength check if you want to break free.
Nah,
You can't
escape
really-
artist would be much easier.
You can't really reach your cane sword.
$22.
All right, roll me a reflex save.
This is for hitting the ground.
Yes.
$15.
All right, so you managed to slip between. You managed to push enough of the net out, and you managed to slip on through, and you managed to land on your feet. Fine. As you see the Rockman holding up what looks like a very, very dead robot. Very not moving robot, I should say. I found out there's an X I can put on. All right, so the bartender's like, yeah, way to go, guys. Woo. You didn't even destroy much of the place. So I guess I'm getting those renovations pretty much for free. All right, well, now that you've proven yourselves and stuff and all that jazz, I was told to give you this little thingy. And he hands you
Okay.
this.
Trouble.
He hands everybody this note thing. And says, so, I got a buddy, his name's Oleg. He runs a trading post near where you're supposed to go. Go on over there. Shouldn't take you, you should be able to get there relatively by, nighttime or something.
Mm-hmm.
He'll let you guys in, just hand him this, and then you can go and do the thingy with the stuff. So, get out of my house.
All right. Let's get out of his house.
The Rockman says, "Oh, I better go and tell Rammus the good news," and runs out of the room.
So you see the Rockman run out, and later comes in.
What's up, Rammus?
I heard the good news that we got in, and that we're all going on this epic quest to clear the land.
You know, Rammus, your friend, The Rock, he reminds me of an actor I saw in this play one time about a really tall building that was on fire. It's quite ironic, actually.
Yes, I suppose it is ironic. I think that he may like that movie a lot and may have based
What are
his
movies?
character, his personality around that person, because it may have inspired him a lot.
Just thought it was really good, coincidental, Rammus. That's all.
Yes, there are many coincidences in this world, but we must carry on with our mission. So let us go, as I wish to prove my strength in combat with you people, because obviously I am very strong.
All right. Did we get any XP from that?
Yep,
How much?
I'll keep track of it.
So, did we all get the same amount?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's too much work to put you guys individually.
Alrighty. All right, let's all head out.
So you guys get your things, you pack up. You see Abby. She has a staff, a quarter staff looking thing, and it has a little lantern on it.
Mm-hmm.
And she also has a small backpack. She doesn't carry much. The girl in black, she again doesn't say too much, because I'm not sure how Ricardo would act. And she just has her weapons in a small bag. Rammus, what are you carrying?
Well, I am carrying my little knapsack and a hammer.
Yeah, I just dropped the.
Unrelated to anyone that has been seen today on my back.
Of course.
And I seem to be patting my pocket as if to say a job well done to myself.
Which is strange, because I guess you did a good job getting the Rock Man out.
Yes, the Rock Man is a good companion to have.
He's not here right now, though.
No, he's not here right now. He said he would catch up with us. He's a very good tracker.
Okay.
Yeah, what a great fellow. I'm glad he got to do all of it. But now we gotta walk, and I really don't want to. This is Abby talking.
But we must. I shall lead the way, since I am the slowest. And I shall slow us down if I am in the back.
He has a 20-foot movement speed. So, yeah, you notice Rammus is significantly... You guys are walking at a normal pace, and then Rammus is slowly falling behind. So, you guys, I'm assuming, wait for him.
Yep.
Michael. All right. Yeah. So, Rammus is leading. She's like, great. A nice, steady pace, Abby. And you guys continue going off. And then by the time you get to around 7:30 at night, you arrive at your location.
Alright, we should camp for the night since we are probably very tired.
Same. Camping would be nice.
Since there's a nice little campfire right here already.
Well, this is your destination. This is Olag's place.
We should all set up a perimeter and be on guard, but take turns sleeping. As that is what some smart people I have heard of would do.
So you're going to camp outside of the fort?
Yes.
Okay. Abby goes up and knocks on the gate.
What the fuck? Why?
Abby's a bitch.
Abby is a bitch. What the fuck?
She says, "Hey, we're here to see Olag because he's meant to give us stuff, and I want a bed." I thought I did this before, but I guess not. After a while, you guys hear some commotion inside, like people talking, and you see this man walk out.
Oh boy, I have to zoom in.
And then he's just walking by. He's like, "Top of the morning to you," or "Top of the evening," as it's still nighttime. And he's just gonna attempt to walk past you guys. Hi, please.
Hello.
He looks at you, like, keeps walking. Doesn't say hi or anything.
Well, we should make camp here in case anything goes wrong.
You then see this woman and this man.
Those are some great character models right there.
Yep. Yes, it is, Michael. It's amazing. You walk in, and the woman's like, "Oh, visitors. Oh, please, come in. It's fine."
Yes, do you have a place we can rest our weary heads?
He walks in.
It's gonna do it
She's like-
anyways.
She's like, oh yes, of course. We have several rooms for free here. Mind I ask who you travelers are?
We are here on a quest to clear out the stolen lands.
Oh, so you are the adventuring party that the Sword Lords sent. And Olag's like, are you the guards we've been asking for weeks now?
I suppose we are, since we are the only persons who were sent by the people of which you speak.
All right, let me ask this again here. Are you guys guards? You don't seem like the garden type.
Well, we are not just guards. We are here to clear out the stolen lands.
Ah, God damn it. You see him just kind of walk off. This the woman's like, oh, I apologize for my husband's attitude. We've been having trouble lately with bandits. If you are guards like you say you are, then could you please help us out?
Of course we could.
But of course, we are here to help.
Can I ask who the man was that just left a few seconds ago?
That's my husband, Olag.
Not that man, the man that left the gate.
Oh, the one that left the gate? He's the leader of those bandits.
What's he doing here if he is the leader of the bandits?
Well, he's not the leader of the bandits. He's their... How should I put this nicely?
Their spokesperson?
He's the tax collector.
The tax collector.
He comes over and demands we give him some of our profit, our money and goods. He comes in the first of every month, which is tomorrow, and he was coming to make sure we nothing was going on, but we could really use your help.
Well, if he is to come back, then we shall deal with him swiftly and ensure that he does not get the message to his clan that there's some funny business going on.
I'm gonna stay silent.
All right. The guy with the lowest charisma is your spokesperson.
That's my job. I'm the front man. Here I am.
I ask if the bandits are humans.
Yes, they're all humans.
Then of course we will slaughter them.
What the fuck, Michael?
I'm sorry?
You should be.
Don't worry about her. She seems a little rough around the edges, but we will ensure that you and your people are safe.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, we have until tomorrow to start. They usually come in at around noon. So, by all means, we have supplies. We have supplies, and we have me and my husband to help you out if you guys want to set up traps or anything. And we will end it there.
Dun, dun, dun. Slaughter the humans.
Are you not
Really?
human, Michael?
Why don't you roll and check for that?
I thought I already figured out what you were. You were some lady who wants to learn spells and shit.
That had nothing to do with my race.
Alright, can I roll to see what race she is? Because I kind of feel like I kind of need to know this.
Sure, roll sense motive.
Do I get to roll my roll?
Yours is a DC. Oh, it's a disguise. Yeah. Well, now we'll just see what Zach rolls.
No, there's no way
She's
you'd be.
human,
Human. Okay. Seems awkward.
same as Abby.
She is trying to kill humans when she is herself is a human. Perhaps she just sees the evil. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Is that your disguise? What the fuck?
Alright, well, there's no reason to roll that, but you did anyways. She's human.
Okay,
But-
she is a strange human for wanting to kill other humans. But
Now
I
you know
slightly understand the mild motives of wanting to stop the evil of other humans, since I am Oriad. And
You're a
not-
half human.
I'm half human. So I understand the evil in human hearts. Oh my god.
Well, next time you guys will have time to set up the fences, do whatever you need. Hopefully Ricardo will be here.
Hopefully. Is Ash not gonna play?
I have no idea.
To be fair, Christian, you did state something quite out loud.
What did I say?
I was surprised. I don't know if Zach picked up on it.
I probably didn't, because I'm mildly intoxicated, but
I mean,
that's
it's-
okay.
Hold on, I'm typing to you, Christian.
Okay, I mean, it's pretty obvious since you... Just the word.
And all I picked up is that Erin has strange motives to kill humans.
Mm-hmm. That you do, son. That you do.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording now.
Yeah.